Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier in the mood for action. The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. That's the setting for our broadcast today. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Joel Embiid.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. Well, late in the season, we're seeing playoff teams resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams, Greg, doing the same?
Not as far as the league is concerned. I mean, if they're
right,
healthy,
exactly.
What's the goal? I mean, throwing away games is not acceptable.
No. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Here's Milton. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Here's Westbrook. And that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Count that bucket.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
And stolen by Simmons. Embiid drives in. And Green with the basket on the assist by Embiid.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I did catch up with Indiana's head coach. One thing he's worried about, allowing Joel Embiid to get into a groove from outside. Coach said when Embiid's hitting threes, that opens up their entire offense. Obviously, we have to pack the lane against him, but we also can't give him free looks from deep. It's hard to accomplish both of those things, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Warren the pass to Westbrook. .121 left here in the opening quarter, and the basket is good.
Oh, very effective. Once he gets this close, I mean, Westbrook knows he has what it takes to capitalize.
Milton the pass to Harris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You look at the Bucks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now for Philadelphia, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
Westbrook. The shot comes out. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Puts one up from 19. That misses off the backboard.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Passes it to Westbrook. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
That one drops for him.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
And Westbrook, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Simmons left side. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Here's Warren. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Indiana trailing here. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Hill. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. Yeah, they have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play. Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he was. Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Land against Portis. Locked in right side. Here's Mann. Clock at 4. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. First free throw is good. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Doug McDermott, here's Harris on target from 13 feet. Harris has got 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to their offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Here's Hill after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Hill kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Harris, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
That's good from Harris.
Yeah, he was the 19th pick of the 2011 NBA draft. I mean, Harris entered the league after a quality year as a Tennessee Volunteer.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Portis. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. And Harris drops them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Outside Warren. Pass to Westbrook. Now here's Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. From deep three-point range, kept alive by Indiana. Back to Brogdon. Second chance shot. Milton grabs the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
To the inside. Here's Harris. And he makes that one. Harris has got 10 points.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
And a deep three from Westbrook. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers on top, leading by just 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. And with all the stars on the 76ers, you forgot the root of this team is their defense. Kenny, why are the Sixers so strong on defense?
Well, they cover the pick and roll. I mean, very well. The Sixers use that drop coverage, and they force you to take that mid-range shot. They're really good defense.
And they have great size at all positions. They challenge you on defense and have great rim protection.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the court right now for the Pacers. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. LeVert out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Bitadze in at center.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Green taking his time here. He kicks it to Embiid. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. What an asset to a team when you've got big men who can knock down free throws. Look here at the top centers and power forwards in terms of free throw percentage this season. Third is Joel Embiid.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
Yeah, because you know if you're going to be spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws.
Brager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. 76ers will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Tobias Harris. Now here's Len. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
Oh, the flashy ball handling of Westbrook. So clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Here's Hill. The shot misses. Westbrook with the nice D there. Lamb against Simmons. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing. The Pacers making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Gets them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
On the wing, Hill. Simmons left side. A stupendous finish in traffic. Simmons got his third bucket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Brogdon looking it over. He feeds it to Len. It's hauled in by the 76ers. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. In the corner, Simmons with it. He tries for 3. Len grabs the board. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 6 points. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Hill against Westbrook. This one for 3. The shot will not fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bobby Portis out there with Green. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Simmons. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now. And that's easier said than done.
Now here's Westbrook. Charity stripe shot. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's Portis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Portis has got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Indiana. The 10-footer. And the rejection by Embiid.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules football. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And the Pacers also making a change. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now the pass to Warren. And here is Brogdon, defended by Milton. Shoots a fader. No good off the back of the rim.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And here are the Pacers now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. LeVert the pass to Bitadze. To the wing right side. Looking to end the run. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. He's perfect from the line this time. Philadelphia leading by 7. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with the small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Now here's LeVert. Over Green. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Green, the pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And here's Simmons for 3. That one's not going to go.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but this wasn't enough.
Dishes to Embiid. Passes to Milton. A 3. He's off on that one. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.